No one protects Perducci in my town and gets away with it.
An interesting puzzle. We're going to go back to Venice for one more clue. Nope. I'm going to talk to him.
Hey, Peavy Stank.
Tell me what you want to know.
So now that we haven't shown him this yet, so let's do that.
What do you make of this?
This painting is old. It has sentimental value to Perducci. I see this painting being stolen by Perducci in Cairo sometime in 1963.
Wow, Perducci's that old? I mean, I guess the creaking, rusty hip joint should have given it away, but...
Never underestimate your elders. They tend to surprise you.
Yeah, but they usually do it with smells.
Okay.
I'm out of here, stink man.
Don't forget to look up any of my 3 brothers if you need help in other countries.
Hang on, I gotta take this. You got Dangeresque. Who
I
this
got this
is?
before.
Dangeresque! I just got an important tip concerning Perducci. Apparently, he's passing himself off as some kind of underworld informant.
Informant? I just brutally interrogated a bunch of those guys.
Well, find out which one's been lying to you. That's your guy.
Thanks for the tip, Diamonacle.
And here's another tip. If you need that extra boost of energy, but don't want all the sugar, Diet Bull Honky brand caffeine sauce is...
Looks like this zookeeper's gotta clear the muffins out of the pantry.
Okay, so I didn't get that before, but he's basically telling us what he told us before, and that one of the informants is actually Perducci in disguise, and we just got to find out who. And when we figure out who it is, we pull out our gun and point it at them, and that will trigger plot, which is why we had to do the informant nunchucking earlier. I don't know if it counts when you do it later. It might not. Anywho, so the way we can solve this puzzle is every time we talked to one of the brothers about the painting, they told us something about it. This guy mentioned Cairo in 1963. The guy in Ireland mentioned Mummy's Tomb in 1963. The guy in Cairo mentioned Mummy's Tomb in the fall. The guy in Paris mentioned fall in 1963. And the guy in Tokyo mentioned an ancient temple in Japan. So...
Wait, Sultry!
Yeah. So it's very likely this guy.
Here.
And I think the fact that we found the bullets here is another clue. We found Perducci's bullet in this location.
Are you protecting Perducci?
Projective.
What?
Your story is full of lies that have holes in them.
What part?
The ancient temple is wrong.
The painting wasn't stolen from any ancient temple.
So?
So, you told me that you helped Perducci steal the painting from an ancient temple in Japan. But that is clearly not true because 2 of the brothers told me this painting was stolen from a mummy's tomb. You're not one of the brothers. Why are you protecting Perducci?
Very clever, Dangeresque. You have seen through my carefully crafted ruse. I'm not protecting Perducci.
I am Perducci. Now kindly give me back my painting.
You just left it
What's
somewhere.
so important about this painting? Just give it! The disc! Aha! You lose again, Perducci! I knew I shouldn't have stashed the painting under that bridge. You may have beaten me this time, Dangeresque, but I'll be back! And see. Well, that's it for me. I'll see you at the premiere. If you need me for pickups, call my agent.
Alright, so now we have the launch codes. This is not... Oh! We found all our collectibles, too. Nice. That was some time ago. Still a septuple agent, though. So we need to take a detour. That's what I'm trying to do. Back here. So we have the disc, but we don't have a flower. But we do have a branch from the stick-a-knee tree.
All right, Stick-a-knee. Let's see how well this formula-enriched soil really works. We're gonna make a fortune with this stuff.
It's not about money, Dangeresque. In fact, I've already given away the formula to the scientific community at large. Because when you get right down to it, we're all part of one big beautiful... It takes a village. Remember to eat a green thing every day. See what I mean?
No. Stupid, selfish ecosystem.
Okay. So we have the rocket codes, but we need the ruby, and Sultry Buttons has the ruby. And she cycles into all of 5 of these places before we can get there. But we want her to stop, and we know that she... we know that we once upon a time gave her a flower in Paris, but she's not... She leaves before we get there, so if we drop a flower on the podium, then hopefully she'll get it. But she doesn't come back. And I think if we leave...
Wait, Sultry!
Yeah. If we leave... Well, we don't have the flower. We'll go back to Paris. So even though the flower's there, she runs away. Pick it up. There's a note.
My dear Dangeresque, a stick-a-knee flower in Paris. It brings back memories of the good times. Like that time we tried to assassinate the Emperor of Toothpaste while he was on vacation. But I guess you got here just as I was leaving. Maybe next time you'll arrive before me.
So we have to get here before she leaves somehow. So the solution is we put this back on the podium, and then we go to our map and we click on Paris again. And then she's still... It's an interesting solution. I don't remember if I figured it out. I feel like it was just obtuse enough that I did not, but it's also not that difficult because you can go from one location to the same location. Anyways, before we talk to her.
Hold it right there, lady!
Don't shoot!
Give me one good reason not to!
Because I love you, Dangeresque.
Of course you do, baby. But like I told you before, Dangeresque is here for all the ladies to enjoy.
Okay, let's talk to
I
her.
knew you couldn't stay away.
A stick-a-knee flower? In Paris? You do care!
You know it, baby. Dangeresque never forgets his special lady, baby.
Do you mean it? I won't have my heart broken again.
Of course. Why, I'd shower you with gems, if I had any.
Ooh, I have some. Take mine.
Oh, no, I couldn't. Well, okay.
So go ahead. Shower me with priceless jewels.
Not here, my sweet. Meet me in Hawaii at sunrise.
Hawaii.
How romantic. Don't keep me waiting.
Well, that's somewhere I'm never gonna go. I gotta get this ruby back to Professor Experimento. And I guess I should hang on to these other rare gems as well. You know, for safekeeping. In a sock. Under my bed.
Okay, so now we have the ruby and we have the launch codes. We can go back to the secret lab. And everything's good so far. All we got to do is give the ruby in the inventory, like, in the inventory, they look like a real cartoon diamond and a real cartoon ruby, but they're like a desktop paperweight and a candy
I got
ring.
the ruby. Sultry buttons? No, she's fine. She just needed a shot of vitamin Dangeresque.
And apparently, that counted as a celebrity name drop. It was when we gave the ruby to Professor Experimento, and he replied in his bubbles. Apparently, he dropped a name, and I looked it up in a walkthrough, and apparently it's supposed to be the Mandrel sisters, but the response didn't really sound like it would fit. Anyways, all right, let's go. Moon, sun time. Let's go, sun.
You got that rocket working?
Oh no, he needs the launch codes.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed.
Well, I've got them.
So these launch code. Yep, that's what I thought.
All right, I've got to actually give them to him. Here you go, launch codes. Take them.
One disc of important launch codes for you, El Profesor. Wait, you knew that Perducci had them all along? You could have told me that from the start, man. I had to go to all those countries, talk to all those strong sads. This is Dangeresque, ready for takeoff. Liftoff engaged? Check. Leaving Earth's gravity? Check. Depleting the ozone layer? Check. Next stop, the sun.
Well, Dangeresque. I see that you managed to find yourself a rocket.
That's right, Bazooka. And I'm gonna crash it right into that giant chip on your invisible shoulder.
Oh, you can try, Dangeresque. But even if you get past the asteroid belt, I doubt you'll be able to defeat the entire alien army that awaits you.
Bazooka!
Over and out of here.
Okay, let's do this.
Now we play the game again.
Obliterated!
Oops.
Whew,
That was a secret thing.
close one.
And it takes us right to the
Looks
sun.
like we have arrived. Things are about to heat up. Doo doo, doo doo, doo doo.